was reading a kid's book last night, and as is so often the case in kids' books, a queen issued a decree. Everyone obeyed. I've read this book before, but this time was different because I noticed the smug look on the queen's face, and I thought, I've seen that before. There it is. Look at that smug little douche. He looks both triumphant and entitled, like he just filled his diaper but his nanny is nowhere to be found. While most Americans, I think, look at this photo and know exactly what they're seeing. A moron holding a press release with his toddler scrawl at the bottom. You can see in his face the fantasy that's playing out. He is the supreme ruler, and this is his decree.
I make the law, and now everyone else has to do what I say.
We all see it, and yet it's still an absolute revelation to Donald Trump, his administration, and Mike Johnson when the courts step in and call their bullshit. Which has me asking, why is governing so difficult for Republicans? They own every lever of power, including an $850 billion defense budget, but it's still not good enough. They own Congress, but they can't cut spending, so they ask Doge to do it instead. They can't figure out how to cut the federal workforce legally, so they ask Doge to do it instead. And now it appears they can't plan a military strike with that $850 billion Pentagon budget, so they use a consumer messaging app to do it instead. And because they can't defend any of these actions in court, they're threatening to defund the federal courts and impeach the judges instead. Which has me asking, when are American voters going to realize we should have elected Kamala instead?